Welcome to the Fell Road Express and our first part of our Eldritch Horror board game playthrough. Be sure and click on the box to check out our board game review of Eldritch Horror.
Yeah,
We're ready to get going. I'm playing as Trish Scarborough, the spy.
I'm playing as Karl Marx.
Very intelligent. What is he?
he's an astronomer. Yeah, he's an astronomer.
All right.
He's just got a ton of sanity and he dumps them.
And I'm playing as Silas March, the syphilis-ridden sailor.
It says that?
Yes! Well, I mean, it's implied he's a sailor.
Okay.
They all have it.
Alright, I've got the lead investigator token. I want to get started. I see that King James Bible. I know how this character goes. I'm going to be using sanity for everything. So I'm going to first try and get that sanity. I'm going to try and get this King James Bible. So, you know what? I'm just going to have to take a debt, actually, because I've only got one on my influence. No, even better. I'm going to try and feed the mind.
Yeah, I was going to say
I'll show you. Feed the mind. It's a spell. Lets me buff my stats. I'm going to try and buff up my influence.
Well, here, just go ahead and show the dice roll.
I got no successes, which means I lose 2 sanity. But I still increase my influence.
So you didn't really feed your mind so much as you ate your own brain.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
become friends with, like, one extra person.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my second action to get items, which will be this King James Bible. I got 1 success. I'm going to take a debt, and here, I'll just take this one on top. I'll take a debt card, and I'm going to take the King James Bible. Awesome. I'm done. That is my turn. Josh?
All right. I am starting off in Russia, just in kind of no particular place, city. And, gosh, I'm going to go to Istanbul. It's my first action.
Constantinople?
No, it's...
Get the Lodge Researcher.
Yeah,
Shoot some
I'll
monsters.
try and go for them. So I've got an influence of 3. Going for that. Hey, I got 2 successes.
All right, Lodge Researcher requires 3 successes. Do you
Yeah.
want to take a debt condition, have 4 successes?
Oh, man.
You get the Lodge Researcher.
Don't want to go into debt.
Do it.
What is the sanctuary again?
Sanctuary, when you get this card, you may immediately discard 1 condition, which could also be the debt. But you can't make change. You won't be able to get the Lodge Researcher and the Sanctuary.
Right.
Debt's not so bad. Get the Lodge Researcher.
Okay, fine. I'll go for debt.
Debt.
I'm just putting all the debts right there,
Okay, fine.
just to make life easier.
Debt.
All right. I've gone into debt.
Haven't we all?
Yeah. But I also got the Lodge Researcher.
Okay, Ian.
Alright, so my little pirate dude is in Sydney, and I need a clue in order to go fight monsters, so I might as well stay there anyway.
Okay.
So I might as well just spend both of my actions trying to get a double-barreled shotgun.
You can only do it once.
I can only do it once. So the other action I'll spend twiddling my thumbs.
Or you could get,
You
a
could get a
token.
ticket.
You get
Yeah.
a ship ticket or something.
Alright,
Yeah,
then
go
I
for a
will
ship
get a
ticket.
ship ticket.
Okay. So,
I will get... Actually, I'm going to get a railroad ticket.
can't get a railroad ticket because there are no
Oh, that's
railroads.
right. So I will take a ship ticket.
Australia is not known for its
Ooh.
international railroad system.
Dag. Those poor aboriginals. Then I'm going to roll my influence, which I have 3 of, in order to try to get a double-barreled shotgun.
I assume you have 3 influence because you spent a lot of time in Harlequin romance novels.
That
That's what that
and
character
brothels. You meet the most connected people in brothels. All right, so I got a 5. So I got 1 success. So that's not enough for a double-barreled shotgun.
Nowhere close.
But I can take a debt and then take that spirit dagger, which is a wonderful silver trophy. So I'll do that.
Wow, we are all in debt.
If there's a reckoning, we are SOL. Okay,
Something tells me there's going to be a reckoning.
so as you can see here, it says Arkham, gain incantation spells. So I'm going to go grab a card from the green deck, and it says, An anonymous patient in the asylum pleads with you to share what you've learned. You may spend 1 clue to share what you know. If you spend the clue, the man begins chanting a long dead language. Gain 1 incantation spell. Alright, and I'm going to grab Wither. Hither and dither. I have completed my encounter.
I get to do an encounter in Istanbul. It's lined in orange, and I can improve my diplomacy or influence. So my card reads: in Istanbul, people from every walk of life can be found enjoying the cleansing steam of the Turkish baths. Inside, you'll eventually find a bunch of hairy naked men. No. You'll eventually find an expert in any given field. You may become delayed to improve 1 skill of your choice. Oh, nice. I will totally become delayed to improve. We'll go for, I don't know, what do you think, lore? Because, I'm already 1 there.
You do what you want. You could always go do strength and fight monsters. You could do
That is
will in
true.
case you ever have to not fall downstairs.
But I've also got my 45 automatic, so...
You're absolutely right. But you can never have too much DACA.
Nah, that is true. Yeah, I'll take advantage of one of my strengths, and which is strength. My strength is strength, and increase it +1.
You have a unique encounter with a Spyglass Cthulhu card.
Oh, yes. Alright, so I have a unique encounter because I am on a place with a spyglass, which is used to get a clue. And so here's what I've got. I am in a city, not in the wilderness or at sea. And it says, the librarian tells you that the book you're looking for was checked out by someone named Mr. Marsh. You scour the city to find him before he leaves town. If you pass, you manage to steal the book from his hotel room. Gain this clue. If you fail, move this clue to the nearest sea space. So,
Why? Just like chucks it in the ocean?
no, because he's trying to escape.
Okay.
He's trying to get away. So I am rolling my observation, which
Yeah.
is 3.
Yep. Good chances, good chances, good chances.
And no successes.
You didn't do it. Okay.
So now the clue token is going to move from Sydney into the nearest sea space, which is going to be all the way on the other side of the world, over here.
Now horrible things happen.
Mythos phase. Here's the deck.
We've got the Mythos tracker up here. It's on the green asteroidy symbol.
Okay. I'm going to keep this next to me. Oh. Okay. Alright. So here's how this works. We spawn a clue. You grab 1 random clue token from the pile. What's it say on the back?
The pyramids.
Okay. Now, we have to put a rumor token on space 11, which is right there. Boy, 11's becoming a hot place to be.
Oh, yeah.
And it says 8 Eldritch tokens. Can you count out 8 Eldritch tokens, please?
Jeez.
2.
Everywhere that these portals have been reported, earthquakes shake the streets into rubble and sinkholes swallowing buildings whole. Dimensions collide. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 11 may attempt to infiltrate a hidden sect of Kotkos that is destabilizing the fabric of reality by invoking Chognar Farn. Observation check. If he passes, he puts an end to their rituals. He may spend clues equal to half the number of investigators to solve this rumor. So I think that means half the number of investigators rounded down. So just 1, because there are only 3 of us.
Right.
When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, investigators lose the game. Okay.
Jeez. So there's 8 on here.
Yeah, so every time we're going to lose an Eldritch token every time that the reckoning happens.
Oh, we got
That's-
time.
Well, discard Eldritch tokens from this card equal to half the number of gates on the board game. So as long as we can keep gates closed, then we should be okay.
So we've only got 1 gate open right now.
Yeah. All right.
That gate is on Buenos
Buenos
Aires.
Okay, so that's the end of the first round. Next round, I guess.
Indeed.
My first action is going to be to rest, and I'm going to get 1 sanity, 2 sanity back. Move, fight the deep one, I'm delayed. Now I do nothing until the encounter phase.
Yeah.
Josh, what's your action? You're delayed.
I am
you know
delayed.
what you get to do?
So I get to stand myself
Josh's
back
actions
up.
are over with.
And that's it.
Alright, here we go. Ian, what are you going to do? Just look at that book as it floats away.
Yup. Actually, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to try to use... So I'm going to roll to get rid of this debt. Boom. There's 1 success. Since I totally already rolled it. And it was also an influence roll anyway.
Awesome. So
So boom. That debt card goes back into the debt pile. And I'm good. So then, what I'll do is I have 1 more action. Now, boat tickets take an action, yes?
No.
So boat tickets don't take an action. I have a boat ticket.
So that's a free action.
What I can do is now roll for influence to try to get one of these things.
Okay.
Then spend a boat ticket to come over to get this clue. So I'm going to roll to try to get another item. And I've got 1 success. So what I'm going to do is... The Arcane Scholar probably makes the most sense for me. Because the Spirit Dagger is better than the Revolver.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another debt. Hooray! And I'm going to take this Arcane Scholar ally. Then I'm going to cash in on this sweet, sweet boat ticket to get a free action to go out to sea and go live over here with this clue token.
I have to fight a deep one now. Okay, so I gotta do a sanity check first. And I actually...
Limit break.
Deep one combat! Oh, I thought you were doing the Mortal Kombat. I haven't even rolled my sanity to see
Roll
if
your
it like,
sanity.
spooks me or something. So
Right,
I've got
you got a
one
success.
Hold on, I got 1 success,
Oh, that was
but
one.
I get to re-roll one of these because of my book.
Nice.
I only have 1 success, so I lose another sanity.
No, jeez.
All right, now I can fight this. Now I can fight this thing. So I'm gonna cast the Wither spell. All right, here's what Wither does. You can't see it. I have to test my lore, which is 3, and if I pass, I get to add 3 more to my strength. So I got my 3 lore here. I'll get to add 3 to my strength, so I'll have 5 strength. So let's see. I'll just roll my.
Hey.
Okay, I got 3 successes.
Nice.
So now it says I add 3 to my strength.
Nice.
2 or more successes. The incantation takes effect with a horrifying success. Lose another sanity.
Jeez. Horrifying success.
Lose 1 sanity and gain +5 during that counter instead. So I roll 7 strength die. I just became, what's his name? Mr.
The Hulk?
No, the guy from taught Goku the Kamehameha.
Oh,
Master Roshi, when he blew up that mountain. Just became a feeble old man that became a super tough old man.
Oh, see, I was equating your loss of sanity in
So-
relation to your
So
strength.
it's actually 6, because I've got 2
Yep.
+5 -1. So strength -1. So I've got 6 die that I have to roll.
1 success on that one.
1 success.
So just re-roll 2 of them.
Oh
Oh my god.
I didn't make it. What that means is he takes 1 damage. I met his 1 damage there, so I don't take any damage. And we just got to keep going round for round.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's got 2 strength, right? Or 2 health.
He's got 2 health.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, it's your turn with your encounter.
All right. Well, I did not get to move whatsoever, so I'm going to be taking from deck number 24, the orange deck. Still in Istanbul, you see a horrid apparition slowly ascending the stairs and have the immediate impulse.
Are you still in the steam house?
No.
Oh.
I'm not in the Steam House anymore.
He saw
I was just gonna say,
I left that
horrifying
place.
Steam House apparition. It was a hairy old Maker Man.
Immediate impulse to run away. I just have to check with my will, and my will is, it's okay. I just got 2, so. I totally don't get it with double snake eyes there.
Wait,
if I
double
fail,
Snake Eyes?
Yeah, it's 2
it's
on
2
each
twos.
side.
Snake eyes on 1 dice. Alright, I failed. If you fail,
The 3 is just tricorn
you are
Snake
overcome by
Eyes.
terror, gain a madness condition. Oh great, so I'm mad and in debt. This is just wonderful.
Madness,
Wonderful things are
madness.
happening here.
Here you go.
The
Here's
4 is 2-headed Snake Eyes.
My madness condition is amnesia. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die on a 5 or 6 discard this card. So, yeah.
What did those guys do to you in that bathhouse?
Oh, man.
He's
That's,
repressed it with his amnesia.
oh, my goodness. What are we to now? The myth? No, it's Ian's turn.
I have to do another attempt at trying to get this clue. Alright,
So he has chased this clue out into the middle of the sea.
so I have to take
Come back here, book.
the sea card. You listen intently as the island natives tell a folk tale. If you pass, you recognize it as a description of how the elder things fought Cthulhu. Gain this clue and retreat doom by 1. If you fail, the story has a damaging effect on your mind. Gain a hallucinations condition. So I roll my observation, -1, which is 2. And we're doing so good on these, so I think everything is going to be fine. I've actually got 2 successes. So I get that clue, sweet, delicious clue, and we push the doom counter back 1.
Nice.
Can I get a sound effect on this?
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait. We retreat the doom by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when doom hits 0, it's bad?
Yes.
Yeah, 0 bad.
So when we have 0 doom, we're doomed.
Cthulhu awakens, and then we have to fight him. Oh, Cthulhu.
So it's like a doom fuel tank.
Indeed.
When we run out of gas, then we're doomed.
Okay, here we go. Could you please spawn another clue, Ian?
Spawning another clue.
You dream of life as an insane wizard thousands of years ago in Atlantis. You also dream of that same wizard still alive today on an uncharted island.
His name is Karl Marx. He's fighting those guys over there. He's an insane wizard.
What space number is that? That's number... Put a rumor token on space number 8. That's where I am.
Yeah, see, you're that same crazy magician.
I need 4 Eldritch tokens. Okay. So, as an encounter, an investigator on Space 8 may attempt to find the Uncharted Isle. Observation check. If he passes, spend clues equal to half the number of investigators to solve the rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, each investigator loses 3 sanity. Ugh. Alright, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, being an insane wizard.
Now, when do these symbols come into play?
When there's actually a reckoning at the top of the card, you'll see that. Usually that's on the yellow cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, and
We don't
welcome
even
back
and we
to
don't even circulate this until it says it on the
Marxist
card too, right?
Wizards versus Deep Ones. Last, before we left on the break, the Deep Ones had rallied at the very end, managing to put down the Wizards even with their +5 strength. But the Wizards are coming back strong. They've gone into the locker room and hashed out their strategy. Will they bring back the gold? This time on Deep Sea Rumble.
This game already takes 2 to 4 hours.
Here's my hand.
All right.
That's good. Here's my action.
The action is to stand up. But you're in a space with a deep one, so...
Give me that card.
Do you still have this, or?
Yeah, I still have Wither.
Okay. Let me check my conditions over here, because I've got Madness. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. So even though I'm not wounded, in any way yet. I still might want to perform a rest action so that on a reckoning I don't have to test my will because my will not be that great. So yeah, what do you do to rest? You lay down? Is it like being...
You just say that's one of your actions. You just rest. You go sleep for a little bit.
I'm going to rest and try to get rid of this madness. I don't get rid of the madness. But also as an action, if I do not have a clue, I can gain 1 clue. So I will use that as my second action, gain a clue.
All
You're
right.
the only one that's succeeded in doing anything so far.
So,
I gained a clue.
Captain Blackbeard, the sexy romance syphilis sailor, is going to...
You really need to cut out that syphilis part.
Yeah, he keeps trying, but he's allergic to penicillin. So, he's going to... My card says that I can move 1 space along a ship path, then perform an additional action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sail on over to Buenos Aires, and then take another action for free, which is freaking sweet. So I'm in debt again, and I really don't like the idea of somebody snapping my kneecaps for funsies. So I'm going to try to get rid of my debt card now that I am in a city and can take a local action. So I roll my influence, and I get no successes. So I'm still in debt. I kind of want to chill here anyway, though, so I might as well try it again.
Right, because if you're there, you can at least attempt to get rid of that portal.
And try to get another clue, potentially. Again, no successes. I try to pull all the strings, but people are just reminding me that the last time I was here, I racked up an insane amount of debt in the whorehouse. So I'm still in debt. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, back to wizard battle.
Wizard crap battle.
Wizard battle.
Crap battle.
Alright, so that evil creature's already suffered 1 damage.
Yeah, so I think I have to do a sanity check again.
That makes sense.
Alright. Can I get that, please? More. Give me all of them.
More weight. More dice.
Alright, I get to reroll 1. Hey!
Awesome.
No sanity damage.
Successes.
Good. Alright, now I'm going to do wither again. Alright, so that's...
What's the worst thing that can happen? You could eat your brain again.
Whoops, I got 1 success. Wither says 0 to 1. The spell's dark energy turns against you, flooding your mind with madness. Discard this card unless you lose 2 sanity. Oh!
Hold on. Alright.
Oh, Jesus. I'm down to 2 sanity.
Holy crap.
But I now have 5 strength. Let's fight this guy.
He once had more sanity than any of us here.
Alright, let's do this. So it's actually 5 minus 1, because the minus 1 strength. So I'm just rolling 4 dice. I just have to do 1 damage. I did 1 damage. I did 2 damage. He's dead.
He's super dead.
Alright, now here's the thing. It says on to place this Eldritch token that I just got here on this card, I have to spend a clue. I don't have any clues. But it says once per round, I may spend 1 sanity in place of spending a clue. Oh!
Oh my god.
So there we go.
You're gonna have to rest.
That's how it's done.
You are so gonna have to rest.
Are you my grandson? It's the train! Keep following.
It's the crazy train. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom.
Oh my goodness.
The crazy train has no brakes.
Christopher is
I'm almost
living life to the fullest over here.
I'm like,
Hey, you can, during your encounter, can't you go to investigate the space?
oh my goodness. Yeah, but I have to spend a clue. But I have 1 sanity left to spend the clue. No.
No, you've got to.
I've got to rest.
He's got to rest, otherwise that is just. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can rest when Cthulhu's eating the world.
Oh my goodness.
Your turn, Josh.
I'm still in Istanbul.
He keeps asking for directions out of Constantinople and has not been able to figure it out.
She is just the Trish the spy is just enjoying her time in Istanbul, not getting any orders.
In the bathhouses and looking at the
Bathhouses
hairy men and then being horrified at what she saw.
Oh my goodness.
Getting amnesia.
Professor Azap at the Topkapi Museum is not easily impressed. Only serious scholars can earn his respect. Wow, I have to use my lore again. Horrible, horrible lore. Horrible things happening here.
I believe in you, Josh. I also believe that you have a free reroll.
Smart once. I did it!
Increase your influence.
If you pass, he offers you any help the Institute can provide. Improve my influence? Yes. Excellent. Now my influence is even more influential.
Yeah.
And I feel that I can leave Istanbul now.
Alright, so my encounter is a portal encounter.
Oh, it's an otherworld.
Oh, otherworld. So. How do I know which one I'm using?
This is the one that you start with, and if you succeed at the top, then you go to the middle. If you fail on this one, you go to the bottom.
Okay. You stand in Times Square, New York, in Buenos Aires. But not as you know it. The streets are empty, and the buildings have crumbled to dust. It appears that you will fail to save the world, and you try desperately not to fall into despair.
It's Bioshock.
And so I have to roll will -1. So I get to roll 2 die to try not to get really upset about this. And I'm really upset about it.
You could use that clue for a free reroll.
And I decide to use the clue for a free reroll. Because, I mean, I don't want to be that sad about it.
You get to reroll 1 die.
Oh, well, it didn't matter either way.
Okay.
I managed to succeed. So, I move on to the next one. You get to your feet and find what is left of the central library. The books you find there prove useful. Close this gate. Deep in the basement of the library, you dig through the archives, searching for clues about the downfall of man. I use my observation, which is a 3. If I pass, I gain 2 clues. No pass. So no clues.
No pass for the sailor.
So that is it. And then that card goes away.
Okay, here's where everything becomes terrible. It's the yellow Mythos cards. Now,
Horrible things are happening.
yeah, so now we rotate that.
Potato.
Okay, the good news is Ian closed the gate, so Doom does not advance because Buenos Aires had blue on it, and if it had advanced while we still had a blue gate, Doom would advance 1 for every time that happened, for every gate. We now have the reckoning for everything. So here it goes. Reckoning for this, we lose 1. Reckoning for Crazy Wizard, we lose 1. Ian, do you have any reckoning symbols?
I am in debt.
Flip over
so
your
I flip
debt.
over the debt. The man in the silk suit hands you a large stack of papers. I believe you'll find this offer quite reasonable. His smile reminds you of a shark. It's clear that he will not take no for an answer. Roll influence. If you fail, you discard 2 item possessions. Thankfully, I know how to deal with sharks. I have a fishing net and a spirit dagger. So I can use... No, I can't.
That is a fun time at the bank. Throw a net on the banker and stab him in the chest.
I just realized when I did that well, I actually had an extra die. Oh well, say la vie. Alright, I rolled a success, so I'm good. I do not lose 2 items. And instead, my debt goes away because I discard this card.
Nice.
Alright, so... I've got debt condition. Please no sanity damage. Please no sanity damage. Oh, good. All right, Hitman. They're just gonna. I have plenty of health. They can shoot me. I don't care. You see now, it was no ordinary bank you borrowed from. State Employees Credit Union doesn't mess around. Some armed men confront you and demand that you repay what you owe. Ooh, strength check. Can I use Wither and become super?
No.
Strength check. If I fail, lose 3 health. So I got to roll 2 dice. Oh no! All
They
right.
break your legs. That's okay. Wizards don't need legs.
Where we're going, we don't need legs. To the infirmary. Lose 3 health.
Oh God.
Oh, how did they find me? In Atlantis.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
well, my debt is paid.
Unfortunately, I have got 2 in what are they called? Reckonings.
Yep.
All right. So let's start off with debt before anything horrible happens to me with amnesia. Some men have come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. Oh God. Unwilling servant. A sorcerer holds you down and carves a symbol into your forehead. Time to Time to pay what you owe, he says. You attempt to dispel the darkness that fills your thoughts with lore.
He just carves a penis into your face and says,
Oh my
"It's your
God.
penis here on your mouth."
I do have a clue token, so I can re-roll if I don't. Oh my God! I dispel it.
Wait, you dispel the penis?
I dispel the dark magic that was carved into my forehead.
Yes, the answer is
Yes, the answer is yes. But now there is the amnesia to deal with, which really frightens me here. I have to test my will first.
you forget why that penis isn't carved into your face, so you recarve it into your face.
Oh my goodness. I have to test my will first. So if I succeed, then nothing happens. I succeed, so nothing happens.
What does it say?
London.
Okay. All right, here we go.
It's the Brexit.
You can't sleep and can't stop shaking. Compulsively, you open up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everything you own so tightly your hands bleed. Burden of greed. Each investigator may discard any number of item possessions, then he loses 1 health for each item possession he has. Ian, you have 3 items.
I'm a greedy son of a bitch, and I will lose 3 health to keep all my items. My sweet items.
Okay, I have 1 item. It's the King James Bible, but I have 2 health, so... All right, Josh.
Man, I've only got 1 item, but I've got so much health. I'm not even worried about it. So I'm just gonna lose health. And then this mythos goes away, right? Because it's not ongoing.
Correct.
That's it for part 1. Click on the link to join us for part 2 of the Eldritch Horror playthrough.